Good day to everyone. Good day. I hope everybody's doing well. It's Sunday morning, and it's a quiet, beautiful morning here in Central Florida. And the FedEx, man, the FedEx truck runs even on Sunday here. And so I have got a package from the FedEx dude, from a friend that I have had for so long, ReNae Allen. ReNae and I first met, oh my gosh, so many years ago, before I even had a channel, and but we were on the same Facebook mini journal album group. We had met, and then we had kind of, I don't know, got on with our own lives or something. After a while, then I hadn't heard from her. But she lives over there in Kansas, and she sent me this FedEx box. And within the box is, yay, look at that. Have you ever seen bubble wrap that was silver? Okay, so we're going to check in here together to see what this box includes. First of all, let's see. Thank you so much, ReNae. So much. ReNae has inspired me. She has inspired so many people with her beautiful, oh my gosh, with her beautiful work. She does amazing work. And this lady has got, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking too much out of turn, but she has got health conditions. But those health conditions, they might slow her down on some days, but they don't stop her. She just works through them, and this is one amazing lady, Miss ReNae. Now look at these appliques. I love these. Oh my gosh, are they beautiful. Oh my gosh, are they beautiful. These are going to go with something that I just started on this morning. I'm going to show what I started on tomorrow's live stream on Monday, because it is, to me, it is, gosh, and she got everything packaged so pretty. This is a little packet of buttons, beautiful buttons. I'm going to be using one of these buttons on this thing that I just started on this morning. I want one of these buttons. One of these buttons is going to be used like right away. In fact, I think it's going to be one of these, or maybe that white one. These are gorgeous buttons. It looks like these have been stolen from Buckingham Palace. These are beautiful. Thank you so much. Excuse me, I've been having so much more problems with this coughing. I can't seem to be able to carry on a conversation with coughing in people's faces. This is amazing. This is beautiful right here. She says, you have always inspired me. Your bright, cheery disposition and demeanor always makes me smile. Have fun with these goodies, ReNae. And look at that. That's beautiful. Thank you, ReNae. Oh my gosh. And so now let's see what's in here. Oh, there's a box I can reuse. Wow. Like a silver pillow. Ooh, look at there as I peek in. Okay, let's see what's in here. I've never seen silver bubble wrap. Oh my gosh, look. Fabrics, look at them. Oh my word, these are, I know these are going to be beautiful. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my word, look at this. Some of you might have heard me mention prayer flags. You might have heard me mention prayer flags in the past. I can see prayer flags coming from this fabric. Oh my gosh, and look at it there is at least, there's probably oh my gosh, 2 yards of this. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, ReNae. This is just gorgeous. She told me she was sending it. She says, I'm going to pick you out some pretty things I think you will use. And golly, look at this. This is gorgeous. Okay. You did some good picking. You did some good picking. Okay. Let's see what is here. Oh, my word. Let's see. Let's get this out first. And look at these buttons. Oh, my. Look at all that crochet thread. Not, yeah. No. Embroidery floss. Look at all of those colors. And look at how she's even got them in such the rainbow spectrum. It's just like, how beautiful are they? Thank you so much, ReNae. These are beautiful. That's a piece of art right there. And then here are buttons. Oh, and I can see some are very vintagey looking. And some are purple. My favorites is vintage and purple. Oh, my word. Let's look at these. Let's look at these. Look at them. These are vintage because you can't get them for 50 cents anymore. And there's some more. Here's some purple ones. Look, purple flowers. Look at these, how pretty they are. And I am loving these. These ones here, they're like, these go so pretty. They're this one, they're like a shank button. And they're round, perfect. And they make beautiful buds, like in a middle of a yo-yo for if you're making a flower. How beautiful is that? And here, these ones too. Oh, these are beads, actually. Wow. Guaranteed washable. Well, these are buttons. These are buttons, but they are like a bead button. These make me think of the buttons that are on the back, like of a wedding dress that, you know, some wedding dresses, they button up on the back and they got like 1,800 buttons. But they're like a bead, but they're button. And then look at these. How pretty. Size 24. And there's purple. And I'm loving these. I'm loving these because I one time did not have, I didn't use a lot of shank buttons at one time because I didn't know what to do with them. And so I just didn't use them. But now that I'm doing my slow stitching and I'm using a lot of yo-yos, the shank buttons are perfect in the middle of a yo-yo. They're perfect. So thank you for these, Michelle. Thank you so much. I'm going to message you in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to go in here and pull this. Oh my God. Look at this pile of fabric. Batik right here on the top. Oh, and it's a large. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh. This here will be so pretty to do cantha stitching on. This here. Doing the cantha stitching. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. This is gorgeous. I love the color. And so, and I do want to do some cantha. Okay, so now, and then this is a quilt piece. It's pieced quilt. Oh my goodness. Now what if I were to put this piece and this piece together to do my cantha stitching on? I think I will. And there's different kind of fabrics in this. Different, Like this one feels very silky. This one feels like cotton. This one's a little heavier, almost like a duck cloth. And ooh, this, like each piece is a different, this I think, oh, this comes from very vintage, and this may be very old. Either that or it was put together with very vintage fabrics. Look at this. I think it may be very, very old. It comes from lovingly put together from years and years ago. This is beautiful. This here is right up my alley. I love this. And I do believe I'm going to take a piece of this on one side, a piece of this on the other side, and I think I'm going to canvas stitch the whole thing. Oh my gosh, yes. I won't do this whole thing but I'm going to take parts of it and put them together. That'll be perfect right there. And here, look at this now. This is pretty. This is, I don't know, like a jersey. I love a blouse made out of this kind of fabric because it hangs. It washes so beautiful and then it hangs so beautiful on you. It is so perfect. Although I won't make a blouse out of it. It is going to be something else. But it is so, so pretty. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. It's a tube. It's like a tube already. It's a tube. It's sewn together like a tube. I wonder if that would be like a scarf. It could be. I might use this as a scarf. That's beautiful. That is really pretty. I like scarves. And that might be what that... Oh my gosh. Look at here. Annie's collection. A Victorian doily. 4-inch Irish rose heart shape. Oh, it is a heart shape. See, here's the top of the heart. I won't take it out of the package. I'm going to leave it in there for right now until I get ready to use it. But this is going to be so pretty on a slow stitch. Oh, and she had showed me this because we were on a oh, she was taking pictures. We were on a chat and she took some pictures of this. This is already on the wadding, on the batting. Look at this. This is, oh, I know what I'm going to do with this too. I am going to, this is going to be so pretty because what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go around I'm going to go around with a, like a running stitch, not a running stitch, but another kind of a stitch that is just like, there's a chain stitch that I just learned, a different type of a chain stitch that I learned that I think is so pretty. This, and what I like to do is I like to have more than one thing going at one time. So I would maybe work on this for a while. Look at the mermaid. And she's holding on to the fish. And here comes another fish. And here goes another fish. And I like to have something that I'm working on for a little while. Because see here, these flowers. That might take me a while to do flowers. But that's her hair. Oh, and there's a bird up in her hair. Butterfly. These are beautiful. And so I like to be able to work on one project for a while. And then I got this short attention span. So I go then put this away and start with something else. But this is going to be so much fun to work with. And it's already put on the, it's already on the fiber fill, stuff. It's already on the wadding, and this is so perfect, so soft, and just this panel is so beautiful. I love this. I love all them colors in there too. So this will end up being a wall hanging. And I don't know how long it'll take me to get it done, but I am glad that I have it to work with. This is, look at that sun. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. The palm trees, and over here's the moon. And look at these birds, the parrots, how they're just in here. The artist who created this fabric must have been amazing. And then on this corner, there's the jungle. Look at the flower, the greenery, and then the animals and the birds and the fish. Everything is here. Oh, this is gorgeous. ReNae, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And then we have more pieces, more scraps. Look at this. Oh, these are pretty. These are pretty. You know, one of the things I watch on, one of the things I like to watch sometimes when I just have to have something going on in the background while I'm stitching is I like to watch these dumpster divers. Steve and Steph, I think those are my favorite dumpster divers. And who knows, if I was younger, I'd probably be a dumpster diver myself. But a lot of times they find dumpsters that the owner of the store, look at this, how pretty, has ruined. Like they take a knife and they'll cut pieces of clothing, or they cut a pillow, or they cut a blanket or a bedspread. Sometimes they spray paint them because they don't want dumpster divers going in there taking their things. For some reason, I don't know why, but I think if somebody's out there making a living by dumpster diving, well, let them go for it, you know. But I left a message. Because I watched one yesterday, and I left a message for them because they had found some blue jeans, but they were slashed, and so they threw them back. And so I left them a message. I said, because they make their living. Sometimes they make their living with they donate a lot of stuff that they get, but and they've got a list of people that they donate for. But I said, stuff like those blue jeans or those clothing that are slashed and cut, and the clothing is no good, the fabric is still good. So if you go ahead and take that too, run it through the washing machine, and then get you a good pair of scissors and start cutting it apart, all the good parts, and just make a bunch of patches, and just a bunch of just scraps of fabric. And people, you can donate them to places where they have craft groups and stuff, because they do like to donate. And so some, like when I seen them blue jeans and they were all slashed up, I said, oh my gosh, that's perfect fabric on there. And so, but look at this. I love this. This is almost, I don't know how I would describe that print, but look at all the pieces too. This is beautiful. These are beautiful, and there's so many pieces, and I love that. And this one here, look at the print on this. This is beautiful, and this is something that was taken apart too, because here is a seam, or it's a handmade seam. So this is beautiful fabric. It is just beautiful fabric, and so it is perfect. And so scraps of fabric are so, they're valuable to what we do in our slow stitching. So valuable. And then here, look at this. It almost looks like, like it's sort of like an Indian print in a way. It almost looks like this may have once been a blouse. But look at that, how pretty that is. That is really pretty. This feels, too, like it's been very loved for a very long time. I call my, I don't know the difference between vintage and old and retro and antique and all that kind of stuff. So I had made up my own word, which is Vora, V-O-R-A, because then anything, it could be vintage for the V, O for just old, R for retro, and A for antique or whatever. So it's Vora. So it could be anything made before today. And look at here. Oh, and look at this trim. This is beautiful too. This, oh gosh, I can see this already in my pillow journals. My pillow journals. Look at this. And this is a very long piece. It's 3 separate pieces and then all the trim on the ends, on the edge. And so this, now if you were to be making a wall hanging and this was at the bottom of it, that would be gorgeous. But this is going to be taken apart. I mean, not taken apart, but cut into smaller sections, because this is going to go on, this could even go on a prayer flag too. That's pretty. Now this piece, oh, this may have come, that blends right in with this. So this piece may have come at, was born at the same time, in the same era. Oh, this is so pretty. So soft. It's like a velour up here, like a velvet. Usually a lot of velvet I can't touch because I don't know, it gives me the willies. But this is nice. I can touch this and it's not giving me the willies. Or maybe I just don't get the willies anymore from velvet. My grandmother had a I had one farming grandmother and I had one city grandmother. And my city grandmother, she had all this velvet furniture. And when we went to her house, we had to sit down and be still and be quiet. And we had to sit on this velvet furniture. And I had a hard time sitting on it. I definitely didn't touch it with my hands. My hands were always folded in my lap when I was at Grandma's, because I couldn't touch the furniture that we were meant to sit on, because the adults were talking and the children were meant to behave and be quiet and just sit down and be nice children. And so we did that. And so, but then my farming grandmother, she was different. She was different, Grandma. I loved her so much. Well, I loved both my grandmas. I can't say I didn't love anyone more than the other, but, and here's some more of this fabric. So beautiful. Uh-oh, here's something. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is the front half of a piece off of a vest. And look at this gorgeousness. Now this is going to come apart too. This is going to come apart too, because look, like I can see just this edging on something, and then this edging on something. Oh, it's even lined. It's got, let me see, is it lined? Oh no, it's, okay. But then look at this flower. But even the whole flower motif in the center, see, look at that up at the top. There's so many pieces I can see already, and this is all embroidered. And so even if I were to like cut it up like this, and around here like this, and then have these blue flowers here on one project, and then have some of these flowers on another project, I could cut it along here and have this one flower and these blue flowers on another project. So I can see at least 3 pieces in this center motif. I love this. It's beautiful. That is gorgeous. And so that is going to go on something. That is going to go on something, and it's going on something soon. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, ReNae. You said you'd pick me out a few good ones, and oh my gosh, you did. And look at this. Now this looks, it's a pillow cover. It was at one time a pillow. But, of course, I take everything apart. So this is going to be, look at this. And these are all like silk. Like it's like some kind of silky fabrics. You know, this makes me think I need to look more when I go to the thrift stores, is to look, because they've always got a lot of throw pillows. And throw pillows are always 50 cents. Whatever throw pillows are there, 50 cents. I'm going to look at them closer to find out, to know, you know, sometimes I have to be like reminded that these things, clothing can be taken apart, throw pillows can be taken apart, blankets, quilts, everything. It's like fabric. I mean, if you look at these things as fabric and not at the idea of what they already are made into, just look at it as fabric. Because now I have been looking online for fabrics to purchase, and I don't think you can find a yard of fabric cheaper than they're $10 or more. I was looking at one, I think yesterday or the day before, I was looking at one place, and it said $7.95 or something. And I thought, oh, let me click on this. Let me click on this. $7.95 wouldn't be too bad for a yard of fabric. And when I got to after I clicked on it, I found that the $7.95 was for a quarter of a yard. I thought, ooh, that's a little expensive. And so fabric is not cheap anymore. It used to be that you could go buy fabric and do so much better making your own clothing than to buy it ready-made. Now you can go and buy ready-made fabric and ready-made clothes a lot cheaper than you can make them. So you can just go and buy ready-made clothes for the fabric, even to the Walmart. If you find something that's a nice fabric, you wouldn't find something like this though. This is beautiful, and I can see that it's kind of like a crazy quilt, and it looks to me like somebody made strips. It looks like strips this way. And so the strips were done on a crazy quiltish kind of a thing, and then sewn the strips together, because each one of these I can see is a strip going this way on the diagonal. Or it could have been that, like I have done before, I've done a lot of crazy quilt pieces, but then cut the crazy quilts apart and then re-sewed them together just to get smaller pieces. Because like here, I can see here and here are two of the same pieces, and this one and that one's different. But maybe not. I don't know. This and this are the same. So it could have been that these two were together at one time and then cut apart and then made strips and then sewn the strips together. But I've done that on a video one time when I was working on my crazy quilt. And on my crazy on steroids quilt. But anyway, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. ReNae, you have just absolutely made my day. This is beautiful. I have so many ideas already just going through my head, and I'm going to upload this video. So everybody can share my joy. This is beautiful. This is, every piece of this is just such, it's just so beautiful. Just everything. Oh my word. And so, oh my gosh. And I already see so many projects that I want to start right now, but I can't start them all at the same time. This is just beautiful. This is, oh my goodness sakes. These appliques, these buttons, these, And embroidery floss. I don't think we can ever have too much embroidery floss. Have found that I use it up quicker than I ever thought I would use it up, and I use this up quickly. Well, I'm going to read something, and let's see, what should I haven't read out of this book for the last few videos. Reach, reach, reach. So this is one of my favorite books. You Are Stronger Than You Know. Words of hope and encouragement for someone living with a chronic illness. And that's my ReNae. That's ReNae. She's living through it, but she is living through it so well, so well. And so I'm going to just find, let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's do this one. I'm going to do this one because I love this image right here. Let's see. Did I comb my hair this morning? I don't know if I combed my hair. Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. You know what I did? I bought me some, well, I don't know where it went, but I bought some, oh, here, I bought me, whoops, I dropped some, brought me some concealer. It says Instant Age Rewind. Instant Age Rewind. It's a concealer. Max Factor, what was it? No, I don't know who made this, but it's called an effacer or something like that. But what I thought was, see these spots I got like this? I think these are called age spots. So I bought this concealer stuff, but I don't know how to get it out of the bottle. It's in like a little tube. I bought 2 different kinds. Over to the Dollar General. This one's got like a puff on the top. But I don't have a clue as to get this stuff out of here so I can conceal my spots. I was not born a rocket scientist. So anyway, when I get this figured out, I'm going to cover up my age spots. So then I'll look really young and stuff. That's what I need. Okay, make yourself a priority. Excuse me. There I go with that coughing asthma. It's just a minute. I only call it coughing asthma because my grandmother had this problem with coughing, and she always said it was her coughing asthma. Well, my mother, she'd say, there is no such thing as coughing asthma. But my grandmother called it coughing asthma. So because she called it coughing asthma, I call it coughing asthma. My grandma had it. I inherited it from her, the coughing asthma. Doctors probably don't even know it. Doctors probably don't. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be reading. Okay, make yourself a priority. At any given moment, on any given day, you are needed to talk, to drive, to sing, to dance, to laugh, to listen, to help, to walk, to do something. You say you'll make time for yourself when things slow down, but things will never slow down unless you allow them to. There will always be that something waving in the background relentlessly, trying to get your attention. It's up to you to turn your back, shut your eyes, walk in the opposite direction of that something that just refuses to give you a break. Take the time you deserve to check in with yourself and see what you need for a change. Be completely and utterly selfish. And do not let guilt creep into your sacred place. No, it's not easy, which is why you have to commit to making a conscious effort to concentrate solely on yourself and your needs. Say no. Turn off your phone. Lock your door to the world. Do whatever it takes to make yourself the ultimate priority. And as I read this, I recall days that I have had in my life that I felt like if I took time for myself, I was being selfish, and that I need to do for others and not be that selfish person. But I have found now, I'll be 72 years old this year. And so I'm getting there in this game of life. But I have found that I do need time for me. I do have the right to say no. There was a time I did not know that word. No. If somebody asked me to do something, yes, I would do that. And then I would think to myself, I don't feel like doing this. I don't really have time to do this. I'm too tired to do this. But I told her, yes, I'll do this, so I'm going to do it. It's good for the other person, not always good for you. So, of course you want to be giving. You want to be giving. You want to be sharing of your time and your talents, and you want to do that. But if you don't take care of yourself first and give yourself that little bit of time just to be you, you're not going to be able to do for others. You have to take care of yourself first to be able to give of yourself for others. And so do for yourself without feeling selfish, or without feeling greedy, without feeling guilty. Because when you take care of yourself, that's when you have more of yourself to give others. So that was a very good, make yourself a priority. That was a very good read for today. And I love the image right there. Look at that. See the person sitting on the park bench, just looking over nature, taking time for that person's self. And so that's the best medicine. So I ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make, and bring you back safely, soundly, happy, healthy, well-fed, and very crafty to the next video. All right. God bless. God bless. Amen. And where's my mouse? I always have to, there's my mouse. It's right there on my computer. Okay. And I will see you the next time. And I'll get to figuring out how do you use this here concealer so I can stop. I'll look 10 years younger. I haven't worn makeup in years, so I don't even know how to open them up anymore. I love you guys. God bless. Boy, what a big pile of stuff. Right there. What is that? Oh, that's on my table. Oh, good grief. I got to clear off that table. I look like a hoarder. Oh, I got to turn this off. Okay. God bless.